I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Packers come away with a 2-point nail-biting win. Tim Rattay stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Trent Green passed for 150 yards plus and helped his Chiefs beat the Broncos. Down in the Lone Star State in Houston, we had the Texans get nipped by 3 points. Up in the HHH Metrodome, we had the Vikings come away with a brutal 18-point victory. The Jaguars got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Ralph Wilson Stadium. Colts, Patriots. Rodney Harris
is in coverage as the other team backed inside their own red zone. It's picked, the overthrow, and it's going to backfire. Touchdown! Nice play, Johnny on the spot.
The Patriots win this one by the final score of 48-27. The Rams won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Falcons. Hines Ward had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. David Terrell had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Bears beat the Lions. Deep in Cajun country in New Orleans, we had the Saints get nipped by 3 points. Down at Pro Player Stadium, we had the Dolphins get sent away with a 7-point loss. Ravens, Browns. Andre Davis
ready to go at the 16-yard line. Makes a move, spins, he's got daylight. Beautiful pass. Boy, did that look easy for the touch.
The Browns go on to win this by the final score of 21-19. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Marvin Jones is on the move as he gets a contract for what can only be referred to as crazy money. 6 years, $16.8 million. Added on to that, a $3.3 million signing bonus. Jason Gilden will also have a new address for a while as he signs a 4-year contract with the Broncos. This guy will be moving on from his current address, and he gets a pretty good deal to do it. 6 years, $5.5 million, plus a $1.0 million signing bonus. Kenny Holmes is on the move as well as he signs a 3-year contract with the Redskins.
The Eagles booted in 3 field goals in their victory at the Lincoln Financial Field. The Redskins won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Giants. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Benji Olsen is probably the one that most leaps out at you. The diagnosis, a neck strain. He'll be out for 5 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Dwight Smith sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. X-rays revealing that a broken foot is the report. He'll be out for 6 weeks. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
And in our final game, we had the Jets come away victorious. So as usual, plenty of surprises around the NFL. And heck, we just got into week 1. My primetime players' game balls go out to these gentlemen, each one with a fine start to the season.